everybody, my name is Jennifer. I call myself the Frosted Maple here on YouTube, and this is just my vlog. I just vlog about kind of various different things. So if you'd like to stay or stick around, by all means, hit the subscribe button. If not, thanks for the visit. So today in the province of Alberta, today is Monday the 21st of February, and it is Family Day. Now, Family Day was a holiday established back in 1990 by Premier Don Getty. Now, it is celebrated not throughout Canada, so it's just a provincial holiday. Let me see here. It's celebrated by Alberta, British Columbia, New Brunswick, Ontario, and Saskatchewan. Now, this day as well is also Louis Riel Day in Manitoba and Nova Scotia Heritage Day in Nova Scotia and Islander Day in PEI. So almost everybody in Canada has the 3rd Monday in February as a holiday, some way, shape, or form, except of course for Nunavut, the Northwest Territories, and the Yukon. Those folks do not. Anyways, I tried to look up to see why it was created, and I actually didn't find all that much. Just that it was created in 1990 by Premier Getty, and I haven't been able to find any rationale behind it. Some of the critics claimed that he came up with this holiday because his son got arrested on drug charges as a way to distract the public, but I don't know if that's true or not. Did I do a deep dive into this? No, I didn't. I just, hopped on the internet, did a couple Google searches, see what I could see, what I could find, and nothing really jumped out as to a rationale as to why this holiday was created. And I actually just hopped on Wikipedia here to see if they have anything. Holiday was proclaimed by Lieutenant Governor Helen Hunley on the advice of Premier Don Getty. Premier Getty said that it was important for Albertans to spend time with their families and that this holiday would emphasize the importance of family values. This date was chosen to coincide with Washington's birthday in order to avoid disrupting trade with the United States. There we go. All right. So, I don't know what the exact rationale was. I mean, you would think every day is important to spend with family. But for some reason, he chose February. Maybe because, winter's a long thing out here. So it is nice to have a bit of a break. The days are starting to get longer, so that's pretty cool. So I am not spending time with family today. It happens. People are busy. Life just happens. Sometimes you can't get together. But that's okay. Instead, today I am baking muffins. I'm trying out a new recipe. I tried it out last night and it didn't work. I'll show you the fail. But I'm trying it again today to see how it goes. Now, it's a zucchini muffin recipe because if you watch my garden videos in the fall when I harvested everything, I have a ton of zucchini. I shredded them, I froze them, I pre-packaged them all in about 300-gram packages, and I froze them all. And I'm like, I've got to do something with this zucchini. I mean, I have pulled it out and I put it into soups and stews, that sort of thing. But yeah, I'm craving muffins, so I'm going to try muffins. Mainly, I'm craving muffins because we've had snow for the past couple days. We were beautiful last week. We were plus 11 Celsius. Everything was melting. It was gorgeous. I had the windows open, airing out the house. It was just lovely. And then, I don't know what happened. Winter just went, oh, did I leave you guys too soon? I'm coming back. And it just slammed us. We are currently minus 22. It has been snowing for 2 days. It finally stopped. The sun is coming out. We're supposed to get down to minus 30 something tonight, minus 32 or something around there. Anyways, It's only supposed to last for about 4 or 5 days, and then come the weekend again, we're supposed to be back into the pluses. So whenever it snows and it's cold like this, I don't want to leave the house. I just want to stay inside. I want to drink warm drinks, and in this case, bake and eat muffins. So that's what I'm going to do. Now, the recipe I found, it's kind of a combination of a couple different recipes. It only makes 6 muffins, which is perfect for me. Not too much. I can have one a day for the next 6 days, so that's great. And appears to be super simple. The first attempt I made, I swapped out, in the recipe, I swapped out sugar for Splenda, which should be fine. But instead of using oil that the recipe calls for, I used just water. And I think that's where I went wrong. It just did not work out. The outside wound up being like a chewy consistency, almost like a rubber, and the inside was just mushy. Let me show you. So this is how the first batch turned out. You can see there's quite a divot. And yeah, it just didn't turn out. I wound up having to throw this out because this part is, I don't know, hard and rubbery. And let's see if you can see that. Yeah. So it's, and when I crack it open, you can see it's gross. So, and the little paper cups I put on, yeah, the whole thing is just, yeah, it just didn't work out. So, taste-wise, other than being a weird texture, it actually tastes pretty good. So I'm trying this next batch, but I am leaving the oil in. Hopefully that'll make a difference. And yeah, let's get to it and I'll show you what I did and how it turned out. So of course, when baking, the first thing we need to do is preheat the oven. So for this recipe, just turn your oven to 350. So for this recipe, you're going to need 3/4 cup of flour, a 1/2 cup of sugar, or in my case, I use Splenda instead, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, baking powder, baking soda, and cinnamon. As you can see here, I just decided to dump the whole thing in. You're also going to need approximately 1 cup of shredded zucchini. The recipe calls for fresh, but I just had some frozen that I had thawed. A 1/4 cup of oil. At my house, I have grapeseed oil, so that's what I put in, and 1 egg. So just throw everything together in a bowl, mix it up. As I was mixing it, I noticed that the mixture was quite dry. So I added a 1/4 cup of water. Now I live at a higher altitude, and I also live in a very arid climate. So once I added the 1/4 cup of water and mixed it all, it was looking way better. So I then loaded it into muffin tins. Now you can just spray your muffin tins or grease them up and put the batter right in, but I opted to use the cups. I find it helps with the cleanup, just a quicker cleanup time. Now, oftentimes the muffins will stick to the cups, but I don't notice any real issue with it. So here they are, they're ready, and I'm going to pop them in the oven. Alrighty, so here are the muffins, and they look way better than the first batch. So yeah, cutting out that oil. I mean, I cut it out to cut calories, but obviously it impacted the quality of the muffins. These look good. That's hot. All right, I'm gonna let that cool and then I'll show you what it looks like inside. Alrighty, so the muffins cooled down. There we go. Looks pretty good. All right, first test, let's see if I can get the paper off. I can grab it. Okay, yeah, it's a little sticky wicky to the paper. So let's just crack this open. Looks pretty good. Lots of zucchini, lots and lots of zucchini in there. You can see the little strings. Okay. Way better. Alrighty. Okay, so yeah, don't cut oil out of our recipe. I thought I was being clever. It's like, oh, well, instead of using oil, I'll just use water. That'll cut down on the calories. Oh my gosh. I mean, because I switched over to Splenda, the calories are pretty low anyways. I think the various recipes I checked, they were all about 300 to 400 for a muffin. You cut out the sugar out of that, and that drastically reduces it. So probably looking at, I'm not too sure, about maybe 200 or 100 and something. Yeah. Anyways, it's delicious. I'm eating it anyways. So that is it for me. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I hope you stay happy and healthy until next week. All right, everybody, take care. Bye.